I was married, okay, and my beautiful wife had cancer, and she subsequently died of it. But before her passing, she herself also was an ordained minister, and she knew of Terri, who's also an ordained minister, and they arranged for Terri to start coming over here to pray with Ethel during her time of illness.
She said something very interesting to me after one of our meetings. She said, you know, I'm really not afraid to die. She said, because I think at that point you guys have been married 39 years, right?
Yeah,
39 years.
39 years.
And she said, I've seen my children and my grandchildren. She said, I'm not afraid. She said, my only concern is, she said, is Charles and I have been together since we were, what, how old were you?
She was 16, I was 20.
And 20. She said, we've been together all our lives. She says, and I'm not sure Charles will know how to live alone. I'm really concerned about who he would end up with. She said, because a lot of women would mistake his kindness for weakness. She said, Charles is an extremely kind person. She says, I just don't want anybody to take advantage of him. She said, he's very, she kept it, you know, kind of like, she says, he'll do anything. If he loves you, he will do anything for you. So one time I came over right before she passed, and I came to the door, and that's the first interaction that you and I really had, because you told me, you said, well, I'm giving Ethel a bath right now. He treated her with such gentleness and kind of talked her through it. You know, honey, I've got to move you this way. I've got to, and I helped him. And I saw, then he picked her up and he carried her into the living room. And he said, you look like a queen today, you know? And I mean, I was almost in tears, because I just never, I understood what she was saying about his level of kindness, you know, and compassion, and how much he loved her. You know, that was like really, really evident.